When you become victorious, your enemies will try to sabotage your success. Listen, it ain't easy being successful. It's really not. But when you do make it and become victorious, not only victorious, but unstoppable, fearless, you're going to have some folks with low self-esteem will try their very best to stop you. You're going to have these little flesh-eating termites, these energy vampires, these clowns, these wannabes, these watercolor shoulders, these buffoons. Y'all get the picture. Y'all going to have these people that's at the bottom go trying to pull you down. Y'all heard it before. Crabs in the bucket. Because that's all they think about is pulling you down. You must be that guy. You must be that woman who in the same hill go waste all their time, their energy trying to sabotage you. You might as well give yourself a hand clap. Because you, my friend, are doing something right. Because if you wasn't, you would not have these crabs trying to yank you and pull you off your crown. You sitting on top of the throne right now, queens and kings, because you are victorious. In the words of Biggie, if they don't know, now you know. These people know that you are the one. They know you went through hell and back to get where you at today. And that make them feel some type of way. But let me tell you something. Anybody out here can be successful if they believe in themselves. See, you believe in yourself. You know you had the skills to do this. But they also had the skills, but they choose not to do it. Because remember what I told you. Success ain't for everybody. And everybody can't be successful. And everybody can't be chosen. But you got some folks out here claiming to be chosen. Oh, I'm so chosen. No, you're not. And they so chosen that why they trying to pull you down? Why they all in your business? Successful people don't be in other people's business. Chosen ones don't even try to compete with nobody. Y'all got these folks trying to compete with you. And that's tragic right there. That is like the movie, A Low Down Dirty Shame. These people are grown and still acting like children. Remember, they might got the adult body, but the mind is still a child. It is something about when you make it out the city, when you know you finna blow up real big. Man, look. Some folks with so self-esteem, you're gonna make them feel very intimidated. They're gonna be scared of you. But the ones that's not even in your city gonna be rooting for you, clapping for you, telling you to keep going. I see what you're doing there. But the ones that you grew up with is gonna make them feel insecure. Because you know why? These people are insecure. And you brought it out of them. Like I said, your confidence, or shall I say, your confidence is scared to live in you know what out of them. Because they never met a champion like you ever. You had it in you all along. You just never brought it out of yourself. But now that you did, they getting scared now. They scary. This is why people act funny towards you. This is why people walk out of your life. This is why people don't want to talk to you no more. 2 words, good riddance. Tell them bye. I never needed you anyway. Tell them right now, good riddance. Bye. Hell, people think you're going to chase after them when you become victorious. And then when you don't chase them, Here come the gaslighting. Here come the lying, the manipulating. Here come, oh, I knew him. I know everything about her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here come the lies. They want to mess your reputation up. They feeling some type of way now, ladies and gentlemen. But that only gonna make them look even more stupider. Like, some folks can't even accept that you really did a doggone thing. They can't accept the fact that you changed for the better. They still look at you like you was that same person back in the day. They're still telling people what you did when you was in high school, and that was years ago. Depending on y'all age. They're telling stuff you did back in the 70s, or 80s, or the 90s, or the early 2000s, or the 2010s. People can't even let the past go. Oh, I remember when you got in trouble and such and such and such. Okay, and? Yeah, I remember. They gotta make up everything. Or bring up your past to make you feel better. You're like, okay, yeah, I did that, so what? That's in the cemetery. It's dead and gone. Yeah, but they want to bring up whatever you did back in the day to make you feel less. Because they feeling less. Because they feel like a piece of shh. But when you look at them and tell them what you did with your life, boy, you gonna burn them up. You gonna make them little demons hot. Look them dead in their eyes and tell them what you did with your life. What did you do besides working a 9 to 5 all your life? What did you do other than that? You're gonna set them on fire. Angry. When I say anger and angry, top of anger on top of anger. You finna make that blood pressure go up. You finna make that eyes go bloodshot red. You finna make them punch a hole in the wall. You finna make them cuss like a sailor. You finna make them act a fool. Word to DMX, you about to make them look like a fool. Because they try to make you look like a fool. Now they are being the fools. Word to mother. They know not to play with you. They know they can't get close to you. They know they can never speak to you ever again. Because winners don't associate with people at the bottom unless they trying to help them. But remember what I told y'all, you can't save everybody out here. Everybody don't want to be saved. Everybody don't want to be successful. So guess what? You got to lead them right where they at. And that's how it is. Word to Run DMC. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Either if you knew them or not, everybody can't be helped. Everybody can't be saved. You just can't do it. And the reason why they're coming at you like this because they feel some type of way. They don't want you to do better than them. People always want you to do better. Oh, that's good. But when you do better, they cussing your name. Putting curses on your name. I can't stand that mother. Girl, F that B and all this and that. They could put all the curses on your name all they want to. But back to sender. Now they want to wish ill towards you now. Now they're finna get real envious. Now they wish they had your life. They even wish they had your voice. They even wish they had your gift. The way you walk. The way you talk. Even the way you look. People will get jealous of the smallest things. It could be your looks. It could be your eyes, your eyebrows. They could get jealous of your lips. Like this get really, really pathetic. Ladies, they will get jealous of the way you do your hair. Or the way how your hair look. Fellas, they will get mad because the way your barber cut up your hair and the way it came out. He edged it up and they get jealous. It ain't gotta be about the money, the way you dress. It could be your appearance. It could be your spirit. People will People will get envious of your spirit because you got with some resilient in your spirit. Excuse me. You got some strength in your spirit, and that's what they hate the most. They hate your strength. They can have 100 of millions of dollars in the bank and still be pissed at you because you got character, you got strength, and you still got your soul. I'm Judge Judy. Order in the court, damn it. But on the real though, they want to sabotage your success. But it ain't gonna happen. They're gonna end up sabotaging themselves. These people already hurting. Just look at them. Look at their face. Look at their eyeballs. Remember, the eyes are the window to the soul. You could tell they hurting. Just look at them. Anyway, you feel kind of sorry for them. Then on the other half, you don't give a damn. You don't give a F. Because they put themselves through that. You didn't do it. For some of you, you try to help them. You try to feel sorry for them. But the way they just kept on being mediocre all the time, you're like, you know what? The hell with them. Let them stay over there. But over here, we gonna win and help one another. You dig? But like I told you, you can't help everybody out here. You're just gonna mess yourself up. You're just gonna stress your own self out. Trying to help other people. You just can't do it. You can teach them how to fish. But let me tell you something. If that person don't want to train to be fish or want to train to be a better fisher, you can't help them. It's like the old saying, you can lead the horse to the water, but can you make that horse drink the water? No. You can teach them, but do they want to learn? Nope. You can't help everybody, y'all. You can't school everybody. But let me tell you something. They will try to use what you taught them against you. So let them learn on their own. Let them sit there and try to study you on their own. Let them get their little funky notebook and their little funky little pen. Let them take all the notes that they want. But still, at the end of the day, the only degree they gonna get is a PhD. And that card right there, a player hater degree. Or a player hater certificate. Or a player hater GED. Y'all get the point. But it ain't no diploma in that. Hell no. A player hater diploma? No. For what? For trying to sabotage somebody? I don't think so. I think not. These people are butlers. And you, my friend, are the winner. You can tell them, go in the kitchen and fix me something to eat, damn it. Pronto. Like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, yes, madam. Y'all got these people looking so foolish right now. As a matter of fact, I take that back. That's not even y'all fault. They got themselves looking foolish right now. Because they could have learned from you. They could have been on the same page as you. The same frequency as you. They could have been higher with you, but they choose to be down here. So, guess whose fault that is? That's their fault. But I want to tell y'all something. The moment, and I mean the moment, when you start removing yourself from people, isolating away from people, people going to be questioning their own selves. They're going to be questioning their own existence. Because you know why? That's how you going to make them. You're going to make them feel some type of way. Everybody should be concentrating on becoming successful, but that's not how it is. Some folks just want to be losers. Some people want to be negative because their mama and daddy was negative. The whole bloodline was negative. Hell, their ancestors probably were negative. So we're going to make them negative as well. So you can't be positive around these people because they're allergic to that type of stuff. They are allergic to the light. Remember, the light, I could say this, the light, it makes their stomach hurt. Your light triggered their demons. See, they live in the dark. You see what I'm saying? They love the dark. They love the darkness. But you, when that light, aka their success, come on, they get deteriorated, terrified. They start doing this and whatnot. Get away from them. That success is making their stomach hurt. You making their flesh crawl. You making their skin crawl. You getting under their skin. And let me just tell you something. Good. Make them scared. Make their skin crawl. Make their flesh crawl. Because at the end of the day, you didn't chose this life. God chose it for you. But something about being victorious, it get people under their skin. I don't know what it is. But when they see it running through your veins, without even you saying a word, when they see that confidence in your blood, it make them jealous. Like I said, these people could have $1 million and still be pissed off at the world. Because number one, they did something strange for a piece of change to get that money. Hell, you, on the other end, you work hard for yours and then have to sell out, or do you know? But moving on. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just want y'all to know, ain't that wrong with you? It's something wrong with them. People are always trying to make you feel like something wrong with you, but no, it's something wrong with them. They need to get their head checked. They need to see a therapist. They need to go to rehab. They need to go to rehab. And I say, yeah. But they'll say, no. But I say, yeah, they need to go to rehab. A spiritual rehab, that is. Because these people is messed up in their head. They ain't sane in the membrane. Okay, after you have proved them wrong, man, look at here, they ain't been right ever since. You messed their head up for life. But that's what they get trying to come for you. Now they know not to come for God's child ever again. You heard me? And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. And remember, it ain't over until the fat lady sing. And she ain't start singing yet. LOVE, I love each and every last one of you. Make sure your mental health and health is in good order. And turn your notifications bell on for some more videos. And shout out to all my real day ones out there. Y'all know who y'all be. And you know who you is. So, with that being said, keep your head up, move in silence, be low key, and let your next move do the talking for you. And one more thing before I leave up out of here. I made this quote up, so here we go. Never underestimate the underdog, because one day, the underdog will be the top dog. And your boy is out of here. Peace.